from the National News Studio, Sri Lanka.
Pleasant evening and a very warm welcome to the national news broadcast on Rupavahini. I'm Dilanjali. Joining me is Dishan Veerakol. And these are the top stories which have made headlines for tonight.
Argentina wins the World Football Championship trophy. Extensive investigations on the killing of restaurant owner in Hanbella. The Commissioner General of Examination says justice will be granted to the students who are faced with difficulties at the scholarship examination. It has been revealed that only 30% of those who have received passports this year migrated to the overseas. Measures to renovate railway track from Mahavar to Omante. A Thai warship topples with 31 persons missing.
Now, for those and other stories in detail, but we are going to take a turn towards the football arena as it's making headlines globally. So after 90 minutes of regulation, 30 minutes of extra time and a penalty shootout, it was decided that Argentina is the 2022 World Cup champions.
Yes, Dulanjali, it was a great and exciting football match. Yeah, and I think the credit should go to Kylian Mbappe himself because the game seemed to be done and dusted around 80 minutes to go. But then Kylian Mbappe came back and scored 2 goals in 97 seconds, making it an exciting finale. And as you know, we went into extra time and into penalty shootouts. Eventually, Argentina becoming the world champions since 36 years, since the late, great Diego Maradona.
So despite the loss, France's Mbappe was able to win the Golden Boot.
So overall, a great football World Cup.
Those exciting moments, we are continuing with news at home. An extensive investigation is being conducted in connection with the killing of a restaurant owner in Hanwala.
Now, police media spokesman and SSP Nihal Talduva says several groups of investigators have been deployed in this regard. The restaurant owner was shot to death at the restaurant last night. CCTV footage has shown how one of the two persons who arrived in a motorcycle shot the victim. A spokesman at the Avisawala hospital says that the injured person was dead even before admission to the hospital. The 46-year-old resident in Crossroad, Hanwala, named Mohammed Farshan, was a father of 3 children. A motorcycle suspected to have been used in the shooting was found abandoned in a by-road in Pahadgama, Hanwala this afternoon. The chassis and engine numbers as well as number plates of the motorcycle were reported to have been erased. Avisawala Magistrate Janaka Samarasinghe has arrived at the scene of the crime this afternoon and conducted a magisterial inquiry. The body of the deceased was brought to the residence after a post-mortem inquiry this afternoon. Now, the Colombo Christmas Entertainment Fair organized by the Tourist Board is open for all from today, and we have an update on the opening of the fair by our very own Charita Minipurarachi of the National Television.
And the official media sponsor for the event is National Television.
Billions of people around the world commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ as a religious and a cultural event, which is Christmas. Christmas is all about love. Christmas is all about joy. Christmas is all about happiness and sharing love with each and every one of you. Welcome to the Colombo Christmas Entertainment Fair, jointly organized by the Ministry of Tourism and the Presidential Secretariat. You can see right now a police dog show is happening besides us, and even you can have ample of opportunities to entertain yourselves. You can have reputed food stalls and you can entertain yourselves with your family, with your loved ones, and make it a point to enjoy yourselves. And this will be open till the 23rd. This was inaugurated yesterday with the presence of President Ranil Wickremesinghe. You will be having many more entertainment events, and even the Christmas carols takes a prominent place. Today, the Civil Security Department will be performing their Christmas carols tonight, and there will be armed forces performing in the preceding days as well. So you can visit the Colombo Christmas Entertainment Fair and enjoy yourself. Christmas is all about love and sharing. Christmas Day is in our grasp. As always, we have our hands to clasp. Christmas is there always, so we can enjoy ourselves, we can celebrate ourselves and make it a point to share our love with each and every one of you. So welcome to Colombo Christmas Entertainment Fair. This will be open until the 23rd of this month, so you can entertain yourselves, come, visit, enjoy. There are ample of opportunities for you all to make your loved ones happy and feel comfortable amidst the busy schedule, amidst the year end, and make it a point to please and soothe your mind. I'm Charita Minipurarachi reporting to Rupavahini News in front of the Presidential Secretariat.
The Commissioner General of Examinations LMD Dharmasena says fairness will be met on the students in Mahava area who have faced with a problem at the Grade 5 scholarship examination.
Now, an inquiry is being conducted in this regard. Students of the Nithalava Junior School in the Maha Education Zone sat for the Grade 5 scholarship examination at the Bandaranaika Vidyalaya in Hattuwava yesterday. Due to negligence of teachers and failure to adhere to exam instructions, 11 candidates have been subjected to unfair treatment. The problem has arisen due to a shortcoming of a female teacher of changing of serial numbers of question papers distributed among the students. It has also been reported that the corrected form of the question papers has been taken back again. The relevant officials have been convened for an investigation at the Department of Examinations today. The Zonal Director of Education was also present at the inquiry. A report on the incident has also also been handed over. Future action will be taken according to the report and the outcome of the investigations. Examination officials are also scheduled to visit the children who have been victimized personally and to record oral evidence. Commissioner General of Examinations LMD Dharmasena said that an inquiry has been conducted as to how the female teacher in question had acted in this task and to find out any other of her shortcomings. The investigations will also look into whether this was a genuine mistake or a deliberate act of sabotage. He added that children have been subjected to difficulties due to these actions. Therefore, more attention will have to be focused on injustice being perpetrated on the student, rather than imposing punishments on the offenders. Meanwhile, students of the Kurdugu Gamma Saritputta Vidyalaya in Haliyala have also faced a problem. They have appeared for the scholarship examination at the Malitha Central College. It has been reported that a female teacher had collected their rough work papers 15 minutes prior to the conclusion of the examination. A complaint has been filed to the Circuit Director of Education in this regard.
The Railway Department has commenced to modernize old compartments with the aim of exporting them in the future. The railway service commences in 1864 and the first train was operated using train compartments brought from England. After some time, compartments brought from Romania, China and India were used. Refurbishing of compartments that were discarded is carried out at present. It is being done by Tantri Private Company. They have repaired 250 compartments and power sets and handed over them to the Railway Department. The process done by the Tantri Company has created new local industries since they do it with the assistance of local manufacturers. The next aim of the Railway Department and the government is to export railway compartments. Tantri Company said there is a possibility of making Sri Lanka into a destination for railway compartment manufacturing. They requested to provide them with the opportunity to create a new railway compartments industry. Taxes have been paid when importing raw material to manufacture train compartments, although importing compartments is duty-free. Minister Dr. Bandula Gunawardena said that proposals should be sent by the companies to hold discussions with the Finance Ministry to provide tax concessions to the industries which need raw material amidst the prevailing economic and foreign exchange crises.
Now, the Department of Railways has planned to renovate the part of the railway track from Mahawar to Omanthe. Now, in order to facilitate renovation activity, the northern railway track from Mahawar to Vaunia will be kept closed from the 5th of next month. Portion of the railway line from Omanthe to Kankasanture had been renovated by the year 2015. Yet any reconstruction had not taken place on the Mahawar-Omanthe section of the track, which has a distance of 128 kilometers. In order to receive full benefits of previous reconstructions, the remaining part of the track will also have to be modernized. Presently, a train could be operated at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour on the reconstructed railway track from Mahawar to Kankasanture. The Department of Railways says the modernization project is being carried out at a cost of 32 billion rupees under the Indian credit line. The Department of Railways has once again commenced a project to transport vegetables and other goods by train. The budget for next year has set aside a sum of 200 million rupees for this purpose. Accordingly, under the first stage of the project, transportation of vegetables on the up-country line will be carried out. The private sector will also be incorporated in this venture. Now, it has also been reported that only 20 to 30% of the passports issued this year had been used in foreign travel.
The Department of Immigration and Emigration says most of the foreign passports have been issued for those engaged in Middle East employment. Majority of applications for foreign passports have been received from the western and northwestern provinces. It has been pointed out that many have received passports without having any stable prospects on foreign employment. Additional Controller General of the Department of Immigration and Emigration said that the highest number of applications has been received this year. Despite the fact of high cost in travelling, there is no decline in the demand for foreign passports. He added that people are flocking at Divisional Secretariat offices and main offices of the department to search of passports.
ප්‍රාදේශීය කාර්යාලවලටත් අපේ ප්‍රධාන මේ කාර්යාලයටත් ගමන බලපත්‍ර ඉල්ලමින් පැමිණෙනවා.
The department says due to the heavy demand for foreign passports, the main passport issuing offices in Kurunagala, Vaunia, Mathura and Kandy are functioning at maximum capacity in order to fulfill the services of the general public. We'll be back with more news from home after this break.
Prima Katami, Fantamai.
A new day, new possibilities. Pursue greatness. Chase your dreams with a desire for excellence and thirst for achievement. Keep moving forward. Make everything you envision yours. People's Bank Excelsior, a comprehensive range of banking services exclusively for professionals. Live the life you want.
Welcome back. We continue with more news from home. Newly appointed Commander-in-Chief of the Sri Lanka Navy, Vice Admiral Priyantha Perera, has called on President Ranil Wickremesinghe at the President's office this morning. Vice Admiral Priyantha Perera has assumed duties as the 25th Commander-in-Chief of the Sri Lanka Navy yesterday. The new Navy Chief, during his traditional meeting with the Sri Lanka President, has presented him a souvenir as well. Thereafter, the new Navy Commander was engaged in an amicable discussion with the Senior Presidential Advisor on National Security and Chief of Presidential Staff, Sagala Ratnayaka.
Now, Minister Vijayadasa Rajapaksa says that they have been able to arrest many racketeers engaged in dealing dangerous narcotics, now due to the fact of having necessary legislation. Minister Vijayadasa Rajapaksa at a media briefing in Kandy said that it was due to the vigilance that they were able to include many types of drugs including ice in the list of banned items. Laws have been enacted to grant death sentence or life imprisonment to those who keep in the possession more than 5 grams of the ice narcotics. The confiscated items are being destroyed under the supervision of the judiciary.
විසම ද්‍රව්‍ය කල් තබා ගන්න නැතුව නැවතත් වෙළඳ පොළට යන්න ඉඩ නොදී ඒවායේ සාම්පල් තබාගෙන අධිකරණයේ අධීක්ෂණය මත වහම විනාශ කිරීමටත් නීතිය සම්පාදනය කරලා ඉවරයි. මේ පනත සම්මත කරලා මේ වෙනකොට මාසයක් විතර වෙන්නේ. විශාල වශයෙන් වැටලීම් කරලා විසම ද්‍රව්‍ය පාවිච්චි කරන්නන් බෙදා හරින්නන් මේ රටට ගෙන එන්නන් විශාල සංඛ්‍යාවක් මේ වෙනකොට අත්අඩංගුවට අරගෙන අපි නීතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක කරනවා.
The Police Special Task Force has commenced a special operation to apprehend those engaged in racketeering of narcotic pills in the Atugala sacred site in Kurunagala. Continuous search operations are being conducted by the police in the Kurunagala district. Several marketing frauds targeting school children have been unravelled. Inspection of school bags of students is being carried out at the Suryarachi Central College in Gonahena, Kadavatha.
Representatives of civil organizations say that the Consumer Affairs Authority should intervene to control prices of school books. They have made remarks when they arrived at the Consumer Affairs Authority today to submit a complaint. Several civil organizations have lodged a complaint at the Consumer Affairs Authority today requesting to control the prices of school books as well as of eggs. Convener of the Magen Ratata organization, Sanjay Mahawata, said that egg producing associations say they are able to sell an egg for 53 rupees. He has questioned as to where an egg is being sold for such a price. The current normal price of an egg is between 65 and 70 rupees. He has charged the Consumer Affairs Authority for failing to keep in their position the authority to control the egg prices. He also called this situation as an organized conspiracy. Executive member of the Educational Professionals Association, Roshan Karanavella, said that according to the whims and fancies of 2 or 3 book manufacturers in the country, the complete trade monopoly is being maintained.
Now, several trade unions have been engaged in a protest in front of the Ministry of Power and Energy today over the decision to increase electricity charges. Representatives of trade unions in the Electricity Consumers Association and trade unions in the hotel sector have participated in the agitation. They have stated that they will extend protest on over the cabinet paper to increase charges in electricity bills.
Secretary to the Electricity Consumers Association, Sanjeeva Damnika, said that a 7 million rupee profit has been recorded in the past 2 months. He added that the restructuring process is trying to achieve the objective of selling the properties. A unit cost 2 rupees and 66 cents last month. Vice President of the Sri Lanka Tourist Hotels Association, Priyantha Tilakaratne, said that if the electricity charges increase, they are compelled to increase room rentals. He added that if that happens, Sri Lanka would face the same fate as experienced by the Maldives.
Now let's take a look at more local news items in brief. A group of university lecturers have visited Vasantha Mudalige, who is detained in the Valikada prison today. Prison guards have refused to hand over the food items, including a pineapple, to the inmate on security reasons. Bhikkhus and lay students of the Buddhist and Pali University have left their hostels today. The General Students' Union of the university said at a media briefing today that the university will have to be reopened by next week.
මේ තත්ත්වයට පිළිතුරු සොයාගෙන මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ විවෘත කළ යුතුයි කියන දැඩි ස්ථාවරය අපි ඉන්නවා. ඒ මත තමයි අපි ඉදිරි කටයුතු තීරණය කරන්නේ.
Minister Prasanna Ranthunga has presided over the opening of the sales stalls and the premises of the new trade complex in Minuwangoda yesterday. The Urban Development Authority has constructed the project at a cost of 20 million rupees. Well, that's it for local news. Stay tuned for news overseas.
A new day, new possibilities. Make everything you envision yours. People's Bank Excelsior, a comprehensive range of banking services exclusively for professionals. Live the life you want.
Foreign news, Twitter users have voted in favor of Elon Musk stepping down as the platform's chief executive officer after the billionaire ran a poll on his future.
Now, a total of 57.5% voted yes after Elon Musk asked his 122 million followers whether he should stand down as the platform's chief executive officer. Elon Musk, who bought Twitter for $44 billion, said before the polls that he would abide by the result. The technology tycoon, who also runs Tesla and SpaceX, has faced much criticism since taking over the site. Musk is yet to comment since the poll closed. Even if he were to resign as chief executive, he would remain as Twitter's owner.
The Thailand's Navy says 31 sailors are missing after a warship carrying over 100 crew capsized and sank during a storm in Gulf of Thailand. The HMS Sukhothai warship belonging to the Royal Thai Navy sank after water flooded its power controls on yesterday. Authorities said they had rescued 75 crew, but 31 were still missing in rough seas. Search crews worked through the night to find survivors.
Now, Russia says that it will deploy musicians and singers to the front lines of its war in Ukraine to boost troops. Now, the Defence Ministry announced the formation of the Frontline Creative Brigade, saying that it would also include circus performers. The United Kingdom's Ministry of Defence highlighted the brigade's creation in an intelligence update yesterday. Meanwhile, Russian Defence Minister Sergei Shoigu visited frontline troops in Ukraine. In a statement posted to Telegram, the Defence Ministry said Shoigu flew around the areas of deployment of troops and checked the advanced positions of Russian units in the zone of the special military operation, referring to Moscow's full-scale invasion of Ukraine launched on February. The ministry added that he spoke with troops on the front line and at a command post.
Prima Katami Fantamai.
Kandy Sports Club beat CRN FC at the Inter-Club Tournament rugby match played at the CRN FC grounds.
At halftime, both teams have scored 3 points each, but the final score was 13-11 in favour of the Kandy team. In the meantime, Australia beat South Africa by 6 wickets in a test match played in Brisbane today. Australia, seeking a victory target of 34 runs in their second innings, have collected their required runs with only the fall of 4 wickets. In more cricket stories, India beat Bangladesh by 118 runs in their first test of the current series played in Chattogram. Bangladesh, facing a victory target of 513 runs in their second innings, has managed to score only 324 runs all out.
And that's all the news we have for tonight. Do join us tomorrow at 8:50 p.m. for the very latest on Channel I. I'm Delanjali, together with Dishant, signing off. Good night.
Good night.